Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I just want to send all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash. This is your brother, Kabash, coming at you with another lesson. Okay? I want to speak on consequences for not going through the straight gate. Consequences for not going through the straight gate. Okay? Now, when you go to the book of, I think it was the book of Matthew, I did Matthew 7 and 13. Okay, it says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be there which go in thereat." Okay, the straight way is the way to life. Okay, but the broad gate is the way to destruction. All right, it says in verse 14, "But the straight gate is the narrow, but straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." All right, and think about it. How many Christians do you have on this planet? Okay, I looked it up. It's around 2.42 billion. Okay, and you have over 140 some denominations. That's what I counted. It might be more, but a lot of those people who are in Christianity can choose they have probably over 140 some different choices which denomination they want to be with: Methodist, Baptist, Episcopal, Lutheran, Catholic, AME Zion, Seventh-day Adventist, and that's just off the top of my head, you know. But this walk with the Lord is not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be a straight gate, okay. And it says in verse 14, "Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." And the brothers that are in the truth, us brothers that are in the truth, have found that gate. We have found a way to life, man. Okay, so let's go to the book of Second Esdras, and actually, I just read. Let's go back. Matthew 7 and 13, right? Okay. Now, if you take, it says, "Wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction." So if you don't go on the straight gate, if you go to that broad gate, you're going to be destroyed. All right. And let's go to the book of Second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 20. Okay. "For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them." Okay, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, some of you come to the camps and you go to the comment boards that brothers do lessons on, and also you go to the camps scoffing the brothers for pushing out their truth. All right, in your mind, you think Christianity is the answer, and some people get very offended by that when you tell them Jesus is not the answer. Well, Jesus is not the answer. Jesus is Greek. Okay, all right. Jesus spoke Hebrew, ancient Hebrew. All right. Okay, so why would he have a Greek name? Okay, think about it. All right. Now let's go to verse 21. "For Yahweh hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment." Now, the Most High gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. If you go to the book of Leviticus, okay, it'll tell you what laws you're supposed to obey. Okay, all right, go to the book of Leviticus, man. All right, and look up, go on Google, look up dietary laws. There's certain foods you're not supposed to eat. Okay, there are certain foods that you're not supposed to eat. And if you do eat those certain foods, man, you can get health issues. Perfect example, pork. If you eat a lot of pork, you're going to end up with heart disease, man. You know? So you have to hearken to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? There's no ifs and buts about it. Now, we're here to practice and rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our ability. We're not going to be able to do all the laws, okay? Because we're still under captivity. Okay, but the consequences for not taking the straight gate is death. All right. Now let's read verse 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 20 again. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. Okay. The Most High gives us direction on how to live, how to eat. But yet his people, our people, so like it was saying his, but our people do not hearken to it. Okay? You have some Edomites who know not to eat pork and don't eat pork. You know? But you got Jake out there be like, oh, my grandma ate pork and that's what we had to eat back in the day because we were poor. Okay? Hosea 4 and 6. Roughly paraphrasing. Op um op what Hosea 4 and 6. As a matter of fact, let me not butcher it. Let me just go and get it. Hosea 4 and 6. Okay. Go to the King James Version. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you from being priests for me, because you have forgotten the law of your power. I also will forget your children. Okay? So that's another punishment, man. If you don't see, the Most High is going to forget your children. Okay, he's going to forget your family, man. Your generation, your next generation. Okay, and that's another reason why we should hearken to the laws and statutes and commandments. Not just because of us, the Most High could punish our children. You know. All right. Let's go back to Second Ezra, and verse 22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto them, but spake against him, and imagined vain things. Okay, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. Yeah, our people, going back to Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed. Oh man, yeah, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Okay, and therefore, since you have lack of knowledge of the scriptures, you are rejected by the Most High. Okay, he will reject you. All right. So if you want to be righteous, you want to live righteous, start seeking. First, you got to fear the Lord. Fear the Lord, because if like Scripture said in Matthew, what was that? Matthew 7:3. Roughly paraphrasing, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Okay, if you want to be destroyed, man, take that broad away. But if you want life, okay, take that narrow path. Okay, now Sirach 2 and 1 says, when you come serve, roughly paraphrasing, when you come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay, and if you do go off, the Lord will chastise you for some things. I mean, I don't know, you got to seek the Lord seek the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, what's that verse? Seek out your own salvation. Um, I can't think of it. Seek out your own salvation. You got to serve the Lord with fear and trembling, man, to seek out your own salvation. Okay, hold on, let's get that. Seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yeah, Philippians 2 and 2. Okay, let me read that. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but much more in absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, so work out your own salvation. You're going to take that straight path yourself. And a path is narrow. Okay, when you see a path in a forest, like a path that's just dirt, and both sides are grass, okay, only one person can go on that path at one time. Okay, only one person. Only one person can go through that path. All right. So if you don't want to die, get on that straight path, man. Start honoring the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right. Till next time, this is your brother, Kabash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom, and all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akakadash, Barak Atham. Shalom.